Hi guys, good afternoon everybody. How are you doing? How are things our theme for today is going to be um let me just get my script my slide. Our team is becoming an organized virtual assistant. Every virtual assistant needs to be organized because um when you're helping or you're managing multiple clients, you have to be organized because a lot of things you can't use your head alone. So you have to be organized. So let me get my slides for you. I begin. Please go and message we are live and we'll come back very soon. Okay. So I said earlier before, today's theme is becoming an organized virtual assistant. That is building systems, managing tasks, and supporting your clients effectively. So, what we're going to learn today, we're going to learn file and document management, tax and project management, professional communication, calendar management. Don't forget, we talked about Gmail and email signature, how to handle your email. So today is calendar management. Then we're going to talk about online research skills. So file and document management. Why does this matter as a virtual assistant? It saves time finding files because the clients can have multiple files on their Google Drive and to access it can be difficult because let's say I have like a tax now, like my taxes. I can say for January I can just save it as taxes one, for February taxes two, for so tax tax one, tax two, like my March tax can be tax three. And when I need to know more about my client's tax, I won't know which one it is. So that is why we need to know about file and document management. And why does it matter? It improves team collaboration and it prevents confusion and duplicates. Yes, it prevents confusion and it makes you look professional. So let's do a simple task right now. So we have a sample folder structure. Like now, we can have our client's name. Let's say our client's name is Toby. Yeah. So we can have it as this. I don't know if you can see my screen. So we can see Toby. There's an example on the slide. So we can now we can we it's called um folders and subfolders. when you are managing files, you should have your folders and subfolders. So now we can have a folder of admin, project, content, reports. You get? Then we can now say admin, then we can have sub folders under admin. We can have subfolders under projects. That is how it is. Then another thing is called name convention tip. This is how you actually um, name your folders. Like now we can say our client name, then um, underscore tax type underscore the year, the month, and the date. So once you have it, it's going to you are going it prevents confusion. Like now we can say Acme ID underscore meeting notes. So we know that this is meeting notes. This is meeting notes. Then we can have the year as 2026, then the month, then the date. You get that? So that is how you actually structure your folder. Then we go to the next one, that is tax management. So now, tax management, we have different tools. We can make use of Trello, we can make use of Notion, we can make use of um, Asana. Yes, we can make use of that. But let's use Trello because this the slide is making use of Trello. So Trello, it how you see this, you make a task as to do. What does to do mean? Like task waiting for you to get started. Then in progress, like what you are currently doing. Then in review, you've submitted but no you're awaiting approval. Then you have done those tasks that you've completed and it is approved. Do you get me? And if you could remember, we talked about tax prioritization as SMO's tax prioritization as four. That is the urgent and important, important and not urgent, urgent and not important, and not important and not urgent. Do you understand? So that is our priority guide. What it means is that urgent and important, do it now. You have to do it now. If it's if you don't do it now, it's going to be very, very severe. Then we have the important and not urgent. That is, you have to schedule it. Then low priority, you can do it later. Do you understand? So we move to the next. Now, this is your Trello task board. This is a visual system to track every task. It's a beginner friendly and it is free. Like now, I have here as to do. I have to research competitors, I have to set up email templates, I have to create content calendar. And in progress, I'm already writing weekly reports, I'm already scheduling social posts. Then completed, I have organized Google Drive, I have sent meeting notes. Then block, I have in so that is it. Then we have communication, professional communication. This a virtual assistant is supposed to know to have communication skill. So we have bad example as done. How can you tell your client done? It's a vague and it doesn't have details and it leaves clients confused. So a good communication example is the competitor research is complete. I found five competitors and organized the findings into a spreadsheet. Shall I send it over? This is clear, it is specific, and it's professional. So the perfect update formula to use when you're communicating to your clients, you do, what you found or your results, what's attached or next, and any question for the client. That is a CTA, that is call to action. has to be there so that even when you've sent it, they will know that, oh, this is the next thing I should do. Do you understand? So we move to the next, that is calendar management. Calendar management is very easy. You can create events, you can send reminder, you can invite participants, and you can check, you can confirm time zone when scheduling across countries. So time quick zone, like now client in Lagos, we use UTC plus one. In London, UTC plus zero. Then in New York, we use UTC minus five. Clients in Dubai, UTC plus four, and clients in Sydney, UTC plus 10. You use what time body to convert time so easily. So we are going to have a quick background on calendar management. I will show it to you very soon. Then now we have the research skills. How do you research? Online research, because as a virtual assistant you have to research. So firstly, you define the objective, you gather your information, that's number two. You verify your sources, is it correct, is it incorrect. Then you organize your findings. Like now, common virtual assistant research tasks can be market research. It can be, you have to gather information like trends, industry size, customer needs. This is like for social media management. Even when you are doing research as a data entry, yes, when you are doing data entry, you have to use that. You have to look for trend, especially when you are working for an e-commerce brand. You use that type of research. You have to check the trend, you have to check their size, their customer needs. You have to check that. Then we have competitor research. You have to check how they price themselves, how they position themselves, how they what is their strength and their gap. So by that time you can know how to move in your company or in your business. Like now you're a virtual assistant or administrative virtual assistant, you have to research other people that are into that niche. You check how they price themselves, how they position themselves, what is their strength and what is the gap. So from there, that is where you build your own skills and price and how you position yourself. Then lead generation. Yes, every virtual assistant has to know how to generate leads. Like now, finding potential clients or contact. Like now, you can use Apollo.io to create lead generation. You can use vibe prospecting. You can use trends. Yes, you can use trends to generate leads. You can use ads to generate leads. You can use click. Yeah. Then you can now verify it with Hunter.io. That is their contact details. You use that. Then we have content research. This is for people into social media too. Blog topic, their stats, their credible sources. That is the type of research tags VA can do. So your assignment for you is, you you are you are a virtual assistant. This is a scenario. You are a virtual assistant for a business coach. So you have to complete all five tasks below and submit your evidence screenshot plus documents. So firstly, you organize a Google Drive. Don't forget, you're you are working for a business coach. So you have to create five folder structure for your client. Five folder structure for your clients. As a business coach, you know that um, reports has to be there. Contracts, yes, contracts should be there. Just know that, okay, as a business coach, what are the things that are very repetitive? that you know that she has to like save. It can be a note, a lesson note, or a research. You can have a folder of it and screenshot it. Then number two, you build a Trello board. I've given you some example on how Trello board is. Have a four list, minimum five tax card with labels and due date like to do, done, completed, and so on. You can go back and watch the Trello example. Then we have schedule two meeting, that is team stand up plus client calls with correct time zone. That means you have to, it's in your calendar screenshot. Then research. You are going to research five competitors. That is, you complete the table, name, website, service, price, social media. So you are going to go and research five competitors that are into your boss is into business coach. So you have to look for five different business coach. You understand? Five business coach. And you get their name, their website, their service, their price, and social media. Then you have to write a client update. Use the update formula, three to five professional sentences. No done message. Don't write done in your message. So that is it. Then today's key takeaway. Okay, okay, I'm done with that. Today's key takeaway is file management, task management, communication, calendar skills, research skills, and you are done. You are done. So great work for today. You have five professional VA skills ready to use with real clients. And day three, we're going to talk about VA client simulation, your role play real VA client scenario, and handle life tasks from start to finish. So my question for you is, what's one thing you will do differently after today? That's my question for you. So we are going to have our I just give you an example. Okay. Okay. Let me send you some. Let me share my screen and show you Trello and okay. So firstly, you okay, add to stage. So we start with Trello. This is how Trello looks like. So these are my works. There are templates here. That's project management, Scrum, blah blah blah. So this is my typeboard. So I can show you this as an example. So you can see I have I have industry leaders. These are the things that I'm using, new content, edit content, and so on. I have idea dumps, I have content calendar and links that my clients can easily go into. And this is called client onboarding. So now let me show you how to actually do it. So I come here, That is that is actually Trello. That's Trello. So I hope that you've understood what Trello is about. You've understood what Trello is about. So let's go into calendar. So I'm going to share my screen again. Calendar. Yeah, just a minute. Let me share my screen. Okay. So this is my calendar. I can just actually click here to see if my that's my calendar over here. So this is a plus sign where you can see featured Google. This is Google Workspace Marketplace. So I can just click my calendar over here, or you can just click calendar, Google Calendar, our own calendar itself. So, so this is my calendar. Now on my Trello board, I actually have coaching session as June 5. So I can schedule it as June 5. I can click it June 5 by 6 p.m. So you can say coaching session June 5. So it can be, I can add guests if I want to. I can add Google Meet and it's automatically going to give me Google link. Or if you don't want, just add description. I can now this let's talk about these colors. So the colors are used for things. So now we have red as urgent or need immediate attention. So let's just put this as coaching. So you can see this is red. So automatically, if my client sees a calendar, because you'll be able to see a calendar, you have access to a calendar through our inbox. Yes. So you have red as this, orange as weak priorities. So let's say Monday, Monday 8, Monday 8. Let's say by 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. You can see this week priority. Once my client sees it's orange, you can see how it is. You can see how it is. Now let's just make one as blue coaching session. Okay, so let's go back to this. This is coach 5. Let's change this to, because this is more urgent. So let's change it to um, coaching session as blue. So I've changed it. Red, it means urgent. So let's say that it is invoice follow up card. So let's just put it here. So this week is like follow up something. So that's how it is for for um let me write some things down. I want to add something to you guys. I want to add something. Okay, let me show you how calendar is. Some minutes please. Some minutes. Let me get yes. So now this is an example. So I won't waste your time. This is an example. Okay, we have this as an example. You can see how the color coding is. This is very important. Sorry, I have my notes here. Okay. So you can see that this has different type of colors in my um it's called color coding system, and it's used to improve visibility and time management. Each color represents a specific category of activity, allowing users to quickly identify things like coaching session, deadlines, follow up, marketing activities, and so on, urgent priorities. This helps streamline scheduling, reduce missed commitment, and improve overall workflow organization. Like now, we have here executive planning session. You can see it's colored in red. So that means this is urgent. So this, once you've color code your client's calendar, you are sending a brief to the client's email that, oh, I used red for urgency. I used this for you get. I used color labels to help you quickly identify the needs and status of each task. Red identifies urgent items requiring your immediate attention, and orange, yeah, it's your current priorities. Your yellow shows tasks waiting on client input. Green marks completed or tasks on track activity. So you are just explaining so that your client will actually know what all this means, because your client does not know all this. So once your client sees red, that means, oh, I need to do this. I need to talk to my investors. I need to plan my executive session. I need to have a weekly performance report, and so on and so forth. So this is all about calendar management. This is what calendar management. And I'll be happy if you do your tasks and send it. So have a nice day. I hope you understand. So please do your tasks, your assignment properly and submit. So by 7 p.m. sharp, we're going to have a support session. I hope you guys are excited. Yeah. So we're going to have a support session and we'll see you right here. Ciao.